A good range of movement is important whatever your age and fitness level, so give me 10 minutes to improve your flexibility today. I'm Samantha Clayton, fitness expert and former competitive sprinter. I'm working with Herbalife to help you achieve a healthy, active life. It's always wise to stretch before you work out, and I hope your pre-workout warm-up involves dynamic or moving stretches that prepare your body for exercise. But if you wish to improve your overall flexibility, you need to hold your stretches for about 30 seconds or more. Flexibility is something that you can work on any day of the week, especially on days you're not working out. Or you can try to spend a good 10 minutes after your workout before your cool down, focusing on major muscle groups. Stretching may help you avoid post-exercise tightness, help tone muscle, and may help you avoid common muscular and joint injuries. So grab some loose clothes and join me for a 10-minute flexibility session now. Let's get started with a great upper body stretch. Stand tall and look straight ahead. Place your feet a comfortable distance apart and slowly drop your head to one side. Reach your hands behind your back and hold your arm just above your wrist and gently pull down. Now if your head is to the right, hold above your left wrist. As you hold the stretch, breathe evenly. Don't pull on your wrist or stretch too far. You should feel this stretch right through your neck and trap area. Continue to hold the stretch for 30 seconds. And now let's switch to the other side. Always come into and out of the stretch gently. Now, our next stretch is going to be a deltoid stretch, but give me a few more seconds right here. For our next stretch, I want you to stand with your feet shoulders width apart, and I want you to reach your arms behind your back and clasp your fingers together in the small of your back. Keep your neck in a neutral position and lift your arms back behind you until you feel a stretch in the front of your shoulders. Be sure not to lift too high and don't bend forward. Hold this stretch for 30 seconds, or if you can feel the stretch loosening off, lift your arms a little higher. Hold for a few more seconds and let's go on to our side stretch. So again, stand with your feet just wider than hip distance apart and have a slight bend in the knees this time. Place one hand on your thigh to support your body weight and inhale as you reach your free hand up above your head, keeping your palm facing in. Exhale as you reach over and gently lean your body to one side. Be sure to support your body weight on this thigh, or you could always use a chair for support. Breathe evenly as you hold this stretch for 30 seconds. And lean only as far as feels comfortable for you. Let's go to the other side. Now support yourself on the way up out of the stretch. Hold, remember to lean over but not too far. Support the body weight and reach just as far as is comfortable for you. Remembering to breathe. And let's come out of that stretch. And now we're ready to move to the lower body. This next stretch is a glute and piriformis stretch lying on your back. So it's going to stretch out the area right here. Let's lie on the floor with your knees bent. Cross one knee over the other like so and reach forward and hold the back of this thigh. Pull gently back so that your knee comes toward your chest. Keep your back and head on the floor. You should feel the stretch right through here on this leg. Always focus on your breath and be aware of your neck position at all times, trying to stay fully engaged and relaxed on the mat. Now let's repeat that on the other side. Remembering to lie back. Hold the stretch for about 30 seconds. To increase the stretch, you can pull your knee just a little closer to the chest. Perfect. While we're lying on the floor with our knees bent, we'll move on to a hamstring stretch. Still ensure that your back is flat on the floor. We're going to keep one knee bent and then let's lift the other leg up nice and straight. You can hold on to the back of your thigh and just hold this stretch, but only stretch as far as is comfortable for you without bending your knee or lifting your head off the floor. Hold for 30 seconds. Just 5 more seconds to go. And let's put the foot down and then gently lift the other leg, keeping a nice straight leg, not bending at the knee. Now, if your flexibility is limited, you can always use a towel to assist you with this stretch. Engage your core to make sure your back stays flat on the floor. Slowly lower the knee down and let's come back up to sitting. So our next stretch will address the adductors on the inside of the thighs. So you want to be sitting on the floor and bring the soles of your feet together to stretch out the adductors. This is called a butterfly position. You want to sit up tall and don't round your spine. Using your muscles and not your hands, try to get the outside of your knee as close to the floor as you can. With this stretch, we're just going to hold for 10 seconds. Gently release. And then come back down and hold again for another 10 seconds. Let's go one more time and relax out. Now this stretch really addresses the tight inner thigh muscles and also opens up the hip area. You can repeat this stretch 3 to 5 times, whatever feels comfortable for you. Now my next stretch addresses the quadriceps at the front of your legs. And it's so common to stretch the quadriceps while we're standing. But as we're already on the floor, let's just go ahead and do a side lying quad stretch instead. So lie on your side with your head supported on your arm. Make sure your hips are stacked and then lift your heel toward your glutes. If your flexibility allows, go ahead and grab a hold of your foot to increase the stretch. Keep your knees in line with each other. Again, rest that head down. Remember to breathe and don't pull back too far, just as what's comfortable for you. We're going to hold this stretch for 30 to 45 seconds before we go ahead and switch to the other side. Remember to breathe, engage your core. As we switch to the other side, support yourself on the way up. And then let's go ahead and switch sides. Laying down, supporting the head. Knees are in line. Lifting the foot back. Making sure your hips are stacked. Now you should feel this stretch down the front of your quadricep muscle. Take nice deep breaths in and out and enjoy the stretch. Just 5 more seconds. Now let's do our final stretch of the workout in a kneeling position. This next position is called the thinker's pose, and it addresses the lower part of the calf muscle. So you want to kneel down on one knee and gently sit back on your heel. Try to support your weight a little with your hands so you don't put too much pressure on your heel. Place the opposite foot just in front of the knee and try to keep the heel of the foot as close to the mat as you can, pushing back. This stretch addresses the soleus muscle at the bottom of your calf, and we're just going to hold this stretch for 30 seconds. To increase the stretch, just push your body weight forward and try and keep that heel down onto the mat. And let's go ahead and switch sides. So again, sitting back on the heel, other foot forward. Support your body weight in front on the fingers, and you should feel the stretch right through your calf muscle at the front. Increase the stretch, just lean forward a little. Now try to make time in your day to focus on stretching all major muscle groups, but remember to always stay within a limit that's comfortable and never stretch to the point of pain. Let's start with a simple boxing warm-up. We're just going to hop from side to side. You're going to have your fists up by your chin. We're just going to box from side to side. Just want to start to get the blood flowing, start moving the ankles. So let's put your arms out front and just circle the wrists, get the wrists ready for exercise. Let's turn our side hop into a jog. Wrists back and forth. Let's warm up the core, arms overhead, just knees to chest. So this workout, we're going to be working upper body, lower body and core with some simple punch moves. Hands on hips, low kick. So you just want to do about a 2-minute warm-up just to get your body ready. So just really low kicks. Let's put feet out wide, toes are out, arms are up. We're just going to touch the floor and come back up. If you're not ready to go all the way down to the floor, that's okay. Just go as low as you can go and low as is comfortable. Crossing this will really warm up the core muscles, warming up the oblique muscles. We're really going to be working the side of the abs today. Just give me a few more. Let's go to our good old-fashioned jumping jacks. Arms to shoulder height to start with. Increase movement, arms overhead. Let's finish up with a little fancy jump rope. Feet are coming up behind. Want to warm up the quads, warm up the glutes. Yes, I don't have a rope, but I can pretend. Nice job. So that's a great 2-minute warm up. My heart rate's up. I'm ready to go. We're going to start out with a simple moving jab. So fists are up. You don't want to keep too tight a fist. I don't want you balling your fist. Just nice and gentle. And we're just going to come forward. So one hand's by the chin, protecting the chin at all times, and the other hand's just coming out, and we're just hopping forward and back. Nice cardio move to get us started. And then you just want to simply hop around, get in position on the other side, and then punch forward, forward and back, moving jab. If you have a lot of space, you can shuffle forward and shuffle back. But if you only have a small amount of space, we can just do it right here. Just hop forward and back. I'm up on the toes, so I'm working my calf muscles the entire time. Rotating at the wrist as you punch forward. Great job. It's our simple moving jab punch. Now, hands are up, dukes are up, and we're just gonna do a simple weaving move. So you're essentially squatting down and back and stepping from side to side. Each move we're gonna do for about 30 seconds and then move on to the next one. Again, work to your fitness level. If you just want to bob and weave right here, that's fine. But if you want to get really low and challenge your quads, challenge the booty, get as low as you can, ducking underneath. Let's go on to our simple jab, stationary jab. Feet are wide, we're right here. And I want you to just punch forward. And I want you to think about rotating the foot at the back. So we're just gonna move into the punch and I'm rotating my body. But my punches are going straight out in front, just a simple straight jab. Every time coming back to the chin. Add in a little squat if you want to. You can squat down, punch it out. That's move number one. Simple jab with a squat. Our next move we're going to do is a cross. So what's going to happen is you're going to work the obliques. We're going to cross the body. Again, it's very important that you follow your motion with your feet. You want to twist. Twist at the body. Jabs coming out at shoulder height. Crossing across the body. Working the core, working those strong oblique muscles at the side. Keep it going. We're going to be moving the whole time. There's no rest in this workout because I want your heart rate to be up. Making sure you rotate on that back foot and your eyes should follow your punch. Next move, right here. Lead with the elbow. Elbow up, eye height. Right here. Again, you can add in a little squat with that if you really want to work the lower body. This is our hook. So you're hooking with the body, hooking, and again, see my feet are moving. You don't want to twist without following with that lower body. This move is really great for the shoulders. So that's our third move. Our fourth move is an uppercut. So uppercut, you want to punch up. So kind of load down, punch up. Load and punch up. Again, I don't want your fists too tight, just nice relaxed fists. We're not really fighting. We've got no gloves on. We're fighting to get fit. Nobody else needs to be there. So just uppercut. Again, the whole time, as you breathe out as you force the punch up in the air. Breathe out. You can over-exaggerate it. You can give me a hut, hut. I want to hear it. You want to really feel your abs doing the work. Nice job. Let's go back to our box skip. If you have a jump rope, you could be working on your coordination and actually using a rope right now. But it's great how you can still work your cardio without it. Okay, let's try a little combination. Fists are up. We're going to jab for 4, cross for 4, hook for 4, uppercut, 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, hook, uppercut. Let's do 2. 1, 2, cross, uppercut. 2 again. 1, 2, cross, 7, 8. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This time, I want toes out. We're gonna squat down. This is your rest right here. I'm gonna give you a tiny rest, but it's a speed bag. We're gonna come up, squeezing the glutes, rolling the hands, slowly going down, squeeze up through the inner thighs. Down we go, up you come. Down you go, up we come. Now let's reverse the hand movement. Reverse. This is just really working the shoulders, keeping the heart rate up. But our focus right now is squeezing the inner thighs together on the way back up. Great job. We're gonna go back to the top with the hop. Straight jab and hop. Come back to the center and give me the duck. Ducking under. But your dukes are still up, protecting your chin at all times. Let's go to the other side. Let's come back to the front and go for the combination. 1, 2, 3, 4, cross. Making sure the feet follow, hook, leading with that elbow. And then uppercut, 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 down into the squat, back to the top, down into a squat, back to the top. I'm gonna do that 4 times. Down we go, back up. Here we go. This is our last time through. So I want you to really contract your abs the whole time. Just 4 of each move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. Here we go, our last 4 punches. Make them count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and cross. Working the obliques. Work the shoulders. Uppercut. Let's finish off with that speed bag. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Great job. Whew. I'm out of breath. I hope you times through, and I'm going to show you a slight advancement at the end of how we can add in some weights. Come up onto the toes again. One last time. Here we go with the workout. 30 seconds, just walking, taking arms up overhead. Nice low impact. Work the upper body and lower body. But if you think it's challenging your coordination, opposite arm, opposite leg, coming up. If you're new to exercise, you can just be right here. But if you want to really get some big lever movements, you want to be up, arms are high, knees are high up. But again, it's a walking motion. Let's go straight into windmill. We're going to step back, arms come down, step across, arms come over. You'll be able to feel this move working your glutes and inner thighs. Any movements that are long lever movements, so we're sweeping the arms over, kind of like a dance move. Starts to engage your core and get your heart rate up. Bringing your arms out to the sides, you'll feel your obliques starting to work. Now let's go into squat position. I want you to sit back in squat, and we're just going to do simple jab punches. So the arms are coming out straight from the shoulder. My core's engaged. I'm sitting back so that my knees are behind the toes, and I'm working the glutes, working the arms. And at the same time, I'm engaging the abs. I'm keeping that core nice and tight. You can get lower, or you can just be right here, nice comfortable pace. Our next move is for the hips. So I want hands up, and all you're gonna do is lift heel to hands. This range of motion really helps with the hips. We're gonna open up the hips, but again, we're engaging the core and engaging the arms and abs. Now don't worry if you can't quite reach your heel just yet, that's okay. You can just have your feet low down, but the aim is to try and touch your heel each time. Next move, we're going on to our lunge knee drives. So I want you to be in a lunge position, arms are coming out, knee to hands. Again, we're engaging the core, engaging the glutes. And let's switch sides. So just about 30 seconds each exercise. And then we're gonna go back up to the top and repeat through for a second time. Nice job, no rest for us. Let's go straight back to the top. I want knees up, arms really swinging. Our last time through on our last circuit, I'm gonna help you to use some weights. We're gonna use weights and I'm gonna show you how to do that. But this time, let's just work on getting the knees a little higher, swinging the arms a little further overhead. Straight into windmills, here we go. Arms are back, sweeping across. Making sure that that front toe is facing forward. As you step back, you really want to engage the inner thighs. Keep it going, remembering to breathe. Keep your chest up, always keeping the smile on your face. Here we go. Fighting to get fit, sitting down in squat position. Find your position. Simple jab punch. So with the squat, you just want to feel like you're sitting back in a chair. Nice job. Here we go, let's go to our next move. Hands to heel, hands are up to heel. Again, what you want to do is you really want to be working on trying to touch the heel. Really opens up the hip complex, which is actually part of your core. Your hip muscles are part of your core, and you just want to start to engage them and get them all stretched out. Right, lunge position. Lunge knee drives. Arms are up, back's nice and tall. Right here. About 15 seconds each side. Should be great. Again, engage your core the entire time, switch sides. So that your foot's landing really gently. I want you to really engage the quads, engage the core. Our last time through, if you have some hand weights, why not give this a try for our third time through? Arms up. This time, the arms are just coming up to the height of the shoulders. You're not swinging the weights, we're lifting the weights. Just lifting and controlling, adding in a little bit of resistance and strength. Nice job. One weight for our windmills. Step back, bring the weight up and over, step back. This move really works the obliques, really engages the shoulders. And again, work hard to make sure you keep your back nice and tall back. Great job. I want you to pick up your other weight if you have one. Sit down in squat position. Slow down the movement. Punching straight out in front. Turning the weight. So weights start with hands facing forward. Rotate that weight on the way forward. This is our last time, so sit a little deeper in that squat if you can. Again, keep the chest high. Nice job. Let's go to our hip opener move. Just one weight. Weights up, weight to heel. Again, we're not going directly overhead. Notice how my arms, my shoulders, I'm not going straight up, I'm slightly in front. And I'm engaging those shoulder muscles and really opening up the hips. You could add ankle weights to make it a little bit more difficult on the lower body. Last move, knee drives. Into position, weight straight out directly from arms. Here we go. Bring the weight to meet your knee. Maintaining body position the entire time. Give me a few more on the other side. Down you go, lunge position, and then go. Slow and controlled movements.
Give me 2 more. Today, I wanted to show you a few low impact moves that are perfect for beginner exercises. A workout is considered to be low impact if at least one of your feet remains in contact with the ground at all times. Low impact exercise is great for people who are carrying excess body weight because these exercises tend to be less jarring on the body and joints and is generally less intense overall. If you're already fit and active, you can do this low impact workout on a day that you want to give your joints a rest. I believe it's important for you to incorporate a wide variety of moves into your exercise routine. Following a stepped approach and working with low impact moves is a great way to get started. Have fun and remember to always listen to your body.